Welcome to the KMTRADERS channel. We are looking at gold. We're going to analyze the pair for this week and compare the analysis from last week. So let's just look into it as on the daily. So let me just explain to you some of the drawings that I got going on here. So we have our upper trend line here, and if I just take it out to the weekly, show you a bit better where we are overall. I've drawn this further upper line trend, as we can see here. So we are currently kind of in like this wedge pattern here. So flat line at the top, and it's just upwards descending. So, and we are currently here. So if we just take it further down to the 4-hour chart, so kind of a lot messy, but we'll explain it clearer. So we got into the video last week on the 13th of May, so something like around here. So projections for the upwards momentum was correct. We found momentum pushing upwards. However, if you was tuning in from the 13th of May, you would have I think it would have been unlikely for you to get in on the trade, as we didn't get some sort of retest here, as shown by this point here. I was meant to draw this something like this, a retest and then up. That would have been the entry for you to continue upwards, but we didn't get that at all. Let me just get rid of this, because recording the videos around here, then on the 13th at 11 in the morning, we got the shoot straight up. So this bar initially went straight above and ultimately caused the oversold price action. So we could have seen that the price is moving ridiculously high quite well. So now we are in the oversold state. So momentum has changed opposite way now. So let me just get rid of this as well. So we can see that we are roughly here. Oversold, RSI oversold. So we're looking at the downward momentum. We can also see that the EMAs are about to switch over. So that will be a very good indication that we are looking downwards. As well as this is this line here. This one here, let me just change it to orange. This is technically the upwards trend line that we drew on the weekly / daily. So as you can see here, look, this is basically we're at the stage of the retest. So this is where price comes up, so like this. Then we get the breakout, then we get the retest, and then we get the fall downwards, right? So that's where we are currently at. So it's good to see that we got that retest. So for us to continue this further, for possible action, we have our oversold RSI here. So we may not get a retest exactly here. We may get a retest in this zone here, or somewhere a bit higher, and then the push downwards. We could get it here, we could get it here if we're lucky, or we could get it just a little bit higher. So wherever we get the retest, we just have to wait for price to show us that we have some sort of resistance at some point. So for us to clarify that we have resistance, a good scenario would be price to come up. One point is for the one touch, then the second touch would confirm that we are signaling downwards, and we just wait for that entry. The entry point would be when the price moves past the dip of the double top. So when it suppresses this point here, entry point would be along this line here, and price would short downwards like so to the next key level point. So wherever we get our shorts for this week, we need to make sure that we do get confirmation of resistance at some point. So we could get confirmation at this zone here in the yellow box, this previous trend line here, or at a confluence of this key zone level at 1295.55, and we just wait for that to happen, really. So best scenario would be roughly in this point here, as momentum could pick up elsewhere, and roughly aim downwards to see how far we can go. And remember to always keep locking in your profits as you go along. Like I said, gold's not really much of a long one to analyze, if I'm being honest. It's got the reversals are kicking in this week, so that's why it'll be interesting to see where we do look for. Let me just take it back on the daily. Yeah, as we can see, we're in mid RSI momentum on the daily, which gives us the indication that we could be looking for the strong downwards momentum overall. So I'll be looking for shorts this week on gold. So keep an eye out on your own analysis for this week. And make sure to use your appropriate risk-reward management as well, and make sure you're always checking your trade analysis with what I'm doing as well, just to make sure if you agree with it. And yeah, let's see how it works out in the next week, and see how it unfolds. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.